We've just been working on my drills, the drills that we're going to do at Pro Day. Just working on technique and my 40 stars, things like that.
Are there a couple things that you definitively feel like you're better at today than when you started?
Sure, everything.
Yeah.
When I came in, didn't have any kind of technique or anything about it, just going as fast as I could, but just breaking it down into technique and getting steps, things like that helps times a lot.
What's been the toughest thing about the transition going from quarterback to a wide receiver or tight end?
Just definitely the blocking. I mean, of course, I'm a physical guy, but I'm just not used to actually getting my hands on people and trying to move them in a certain direction. So that's also something I've been working on as well.
My role is in the 40-yard dash. I mean, that's what I know. Linear speed, the start position, getting out of a start position, getting into a drive. But then the other part is, mentally being prepared for something as difficult and as demanding as the NFL Combine, which is, it's a test. There's no halftime, there's no quarters. You got one opportunity to get it right. That's the world I grew up in. Gun goes off, you better be ready to go. In that sort of situation, preparation is everything. Tyrone is gotten better in his explosiveness. That was one of the first things that was a concern for me at the very beginning. And again, just working with him specifically in my area on the 40-yard dash. Coming out of the start position, he's a little bit more finesse, kind of like a basketball player. But we've worked on that explosiveness. He's been able to sort of understand that and harness that. Our coaches have worked with him on developing that explosiveness. He's a great athlete. His movement is efficient. He's a great mover. He can move really, really well. But you got to be able to move quick, and you've got to be able to move with power and purpose.
There's been a couple guys recently that have made kind of a similar transition. Logan Thomas, Terrell Pryor at receiver. I mean, have anything you see in any of those guys that you can take as kind of an example for the transition?
They're just both natural athletes, and I feel like I'm the same thing. So I feel like if both of them can do it, then I can do the same.
How optimistic are you about what's next for you down the line?
I'm very optimistic. I think I'm going to surprise people with how well I can move, and I think that's one of the big things that's going to be coming on Pro Day.